What's up, creepy crawlers? Oh, I'm doing something a little different this time. Yes.
Proper, though.
Yes. Hey, what's up? I'm the Pope of Pain, or Jason, or whatever. Don't call me anything. I don't care, right?
I got some names for you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, JDK. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
Running low on sleep.
Yeah. Wow. We're here to talk about a new spider movie. Because you know me in spider movies, right? I love arachnophobia. I love big-ass spider. I love eight-legged freaks. What else is there? There's a bunch more, right?
We got Sting this year. We'll
Sting,
talk about.
Yes. But we're here to talk about. Look, we're jumping across the pond. That's the ocean, right? And we're going to France, where they have like bagels and shit, right?
Francois.
No, baguettes.
Baguette. Oh, they do. And beignets.
Beignets,
those two.
Yeah, and crepes.
Yeah, and really.
You ever eat a crepe?
I love crepes.
Yeah, you really they're really hot though inside. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do it right, it could fuck you up.
They can fuck you up. Are you a savory or a sweet crepe kind of guy?
Oh, I didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah. Do you like some like desserty crepes, or do you like the bacon, egg, and cheese kind of crepes?
What?
Yeah.
Who the hell fuck eats that?
Yeah, New Orleans people. It's crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains everything.
It's insane.
I guess New Orleans is French, right?
They are. They have
the French Quarter.
Yep.
And all that. You know, look. We're way off topic.
You don't want a food review right now? Okay.
Yeah. No, we are talking about a movie called Infested. Just dropped on Shudder. Well, it depends when you're watching this. It is at the end of April. Let me say that, right? Because some people will take 9 years to watch this. And by the way, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, have some fun. We're two idiots up here, and but we got some fun stuff to talk about, right?
We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about.
I'm glad
today.
I just lump you into the idiot factor here, man. So
as you should, as you should.
So yeah, Infested. Okay, and guys, we will. You know us. I'll say no spoilers, but that's a total lie.
Yeah, every time we've done that, we got lit up in the comments.
Yeah, people get mad at us. I thought you said no spoilers. Look, man. Yeah, maybe I'm a politician. All right, I'll say one thing and I'll do another. I don't know. So,
right.
So we will be spoiling some because I just cannot not talk about this movie enough to not spoil. But I tell you what, let's compromise.
Okay.
With the audience out here. Okay, let's not spoil the ending.
Okay, I like that.
How about that? All right. So,
and if we do, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So, Infested, which the original name for this, I guess this came out like in 2023 in France, right? But it was called Vermins. But that's not really how you pronounce it, I think.
Right, but I kind of like vermin.
Vermin is good. I looked up what does vermin mean in French, and it means fucking big-ass spider.
Right.
Or a bunch of them, or something like that. I don't know. So regardless if you're looking at the French title or the U.S. title, it's the same shit, right?
Yeah, they did it right with Infested, though, right? Because that movie just, you know what you're getting.
Well, okay, and that's a great idea, right? Because movies like Big-Ass Spider, I expect one big-ass spider, right? You know? Arachnophobia, I'm picking up. I'm going to pick up some of that, right? Or whatever, right? Infested is exactly what this thing is about. You're not getting one spider. You're getting about 1 million.
An infestation.
And this, it's infestation. Or vermins.
Right.
Yes. I wish I had like a beret. You know, and,
me too.
Yeah, you know, something we should really plan out props.
I would like that, but you get what you get.
Yeah. So, okay. So let's talk about the synopsis real quick. I guess on this, this is set in, like I said, in France, and like I don't know, not the ghetto, but like
it's like a low rent apartment complex.
Yeah,
right?
like a low income apartment, right? It's really wild how it's like round. I don't know. It's a really cool
the structure.
Looking,
it's neat.
Cool looking structure.
Right.
But it's a little bit dilapidated. It's a little beat up. It's or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it's about this dude who's like he's striving to be. Like I don't know, man, like a exotic animal, like wrangler or something.
Yeah, we all have that one friend that's really into like the gnarly insects and bugs. And, yeah. And that's what Caleb, I think his name is here.
Is that his name?
I'm pretty sure it's Caleb.
Oh, how about that? Right? Yeah, I was going to go down actually list out the director. It was like Sebastian and then something I couldn't pronounce. So instead of embarrassing myself as I normally do, we just don't acknowledge him. You know?
Yeah.
Sorry.
As we should. Yeah. So
go IMDb. You get all the fucking foreign names. You know,
right.
Stuff, right. Yeah.
But I think the guy's name is Caleb, right? But what Caleb's doing throughout this, in the beginning, especially while he's trying to go on this insect bug zoo thing that he's doing, he's selling shoes like they're drugs.
Yeah. It is true. Like they're drugs, and people are like ready to beat him up over them, right?
Over
all that stuff. Over some, I don't know, like the Air Jordans or whatever the hell he had, but he had some like really high speed ones, man.
He did,
and all that stuff. So he's a hustler, right? He's just hustling. He's, mom's dead. I think there's no family, parental side, but once again, he's also like 30 years old or something, right?
Right.
Living with his sister. Anyway, he buys this spider from this dude, right? And if you go at the very beginning, great tension right off the bat, right? Where they see that they're in the fucking Sahara Desert. I'm just gonna say that, or some type of desert in North Africa, all right, or something like that. And right off the bat, you're getting some heat with some spiders, right? As these guys find these exotic spiders to bring them back to France, I guess, and sell them to just people who live in apartment buildings. Bad idea.
What a way to kick this thing off.
Oh yeah. So we he buys it, takes it in, and he's got a lot of collections like frogs, snakes, whatever else he's got.
Pretty much everything you can.
Some beetles,
Right.
Like with me and this guy couldn't be friends whatsoever. I'm not into that shit, right?
I don't need a climate control department of bugs. Yeah.
I'm cool with like dead ones, right? To an extent.
Like taxidermy or something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially when they dress them up, like make them surfing and skating.
Okay.
I think that's fucking
that
funny.
is
Or
cool.
a stripper pole.
Yeah, nothing live.
Right. That's hilarious. Okay. So this guy has it, and he's like, oh, this little spider, which we come to find out this spider is like fucking one bite, you're dead, right? You're going not like a quick death. You're going to like someone you drank acid, not the good acid.
No.
And you just body starts melting type of acid, right? Really ugly shit, man. Not a good way to die,
No.
And all that. Anyway, so hey, guess what happens? And this is a shocker, right? This fucking thing gets loose.
Yeah,
right?
Why do you put him in the shoebox?
Puts him in a shoebox.
What are you doing?
This thing chews through a shoebox. So any spider that can chew through a shoebox, and it was about not even hand, maybe close to hand size right now, right?
Right.
It's getting there, right? But it's manageable spider. I don't like it, but not bad, right? Yeah. Anyway, it gets out and fucking lays some eggs, right? And he picks up the egg, big old cocoon, right? He's like, puts it back in the shoebox. Where'd my little Mr. Spider go, right?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? He is a shoe dealer.
Yes.
And it goes in one of the shoes, and he gives it to one of the tough guys in the apartment complex.
Right, that's ready to beat him up earlier about
and we can kind of guess what happens at that point, right? But what's happening is the explosion of spiders in this, right?
Dude.
Ooh.
I couldn't control myself from just shivering the whole first kill.
Because these things multiply,
rapidly.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You know how they always say rabbits can multiply fast? Nah, not even close, man.
Sure.
In fact, I think at one point one guy smashes one of these and it breaks into like 1,000 little spiders.
Dude, it was some like Harry Houdini like magic, wasn't it?
What was that about, dude?
Right?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember the guy that was like, he threw the cloth on it, he was like stomping on it, right?
Yes.
And then he carefully lifts the towel up and out comes 1,000 little of these motherfuckers.
Holy shit, dude.
And again, I don't know about you, but I'm like, I can hardly contain myself watching this movie, dude. I never loved and hated a movie so much before in my life.
Right. Yeah.
know?
No. Oh, yeah. This is one of the most dire fucking movies ever, right? You're just like, oh, the whole time you're just looking at this thing going, oh, and as these things are multiplying, now you start seeing them throughout the apartment complex, and they're webbing things up, right?
Yeah.
To the point where the cops figure this shit out, right? And they kind of seal off the building. So if you were out doing grocery shopping, good on you. Right?
Sure, you're
Get
out.
those baguettes, right?
Right.
Get some crepes. But if you're in that apartment complex, you're fucked.
You're done.
You're stuck, right? So, and we'll talk about that in a second. But so these things start multiplying, but not only do they multiply, they grow.
They do.
That's even worse, right? I can handle a bunch of mini spiders. That's great. You know?
I can't even handle that.
Okay.
But yeah, let's go, right?
But they keep growing
Yeah.
and getting bigger and bigger, which is cranking up the nightmare fuel shit, right?
Yes.
And they're not like big fat ass spiders. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
These are like, well, you're looking like a brown recluse, right? What's one of the most dangerous spiders out there in the U.S., right?
Quite possibly, right?
Yeah. It has that body shape, man, or a wolf spider, or fucking something you find in like Australia.
Right. Those legs are like lean but
Ooh.
long, but they're fast.
They're fast.
Fast.
Fuck that, dude. All
No,
right.
fuck that
I'll
is
take
right.
slow spiders all day.
Right.
All day. Right. You know, I can run faster than them. Right.
Sure.
Or I come in a room like, nope, I'm out. Right.
Right. Like tarantulas or something.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Tarantulas are so nice. Right.
They are.
Tarantulas are like the puppies of the spider world. Right.
They are.
You know, they're cute. They're cuddly. These are like fucking Satan's spawns. Okay.
They are.
Yes. These things are horrifying.
Right. Really cool
yeah.
tidbit, which we learned before we watched this movie. They used real spiders. They used CG'd some, right?
Yes, dude.
Obviously, you had to. But two things. Number one, the fact that they use real spiders works.
Yes.
Right? But even the CG is done so well.
Ooh.
It's like literally spot on, and I'm a big fan of the way they handled it.
Unreal, man. Right. Yeah, and that'd be my luck, right? I finally get my first gig as a an actor. I'm like really pumped. Yeah, I gotta go to France, whatever, right? Sure. You know, and then we're using real spiders on a spider movie. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I guess I'm just gonna go back to Walmart and be a greeter because I'm not fucking being in this movie, right?
No.
I love to see behind the scenes on this. So anyway, so the tension starts building, right? So they're figuring out they're trapped in this thing, and they really can't figure out. They're not even really trying to stop these things. They're just like they realize that this is a lost cause, and now it's all about survival. Now, when I say tension building things, these are some fucked up scenes, man. All right, where they're sticking their heads in the vents, looking around, and there's 1,000 of these spiders. I mean, now they're about hand-sized, dinner plate-sized spiders, right? And they're fucking all over the place. There's one lady in here. I love her. She reminds me of the lady next door at a Chinese restaurant. Right?
Oh yeah.
The owner, right?
Yeah.
Mayflower over here, man. She's just the angry fucking. I live in this apartment complex. Not scared of anything.
Yeah, don't mess with her.
Double wielding those insecticide cans, right? And she's like sticking her head up into like the attics and stuff, right? I mean, oh my god,
gangster,
dude.
right?
And you know what's going to happen, right? Yeah, but they are so good at building this tension.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because the whole movie, dude, I was getting zero release with like that anxiety, right? Because it's just tension. They do it so well.
Oh,
I felt uncomfortable the whole movie, but in a really fun way. Like I can't wait to watch this one again and again and again.
Totally.
I don't know why.
I sat there and when we first watched this, and I called this a while back saying this is going to be a good movie, right? When we first saw the trailer. Because I started watching the trailer about 3 feet from the screen. By the time the trailer was over, I was across the room.
Right.
And I'm saying, fuck you guys, burn the TV, right?
No shit.
I was like, we're done with this, right?
Right.
I was that way the whole movie, man. My wife was so pissed off at me because I could not shut up the whole time, man. I was sitting there every other scene, dude. I'm sitting there just going, what are you doing? Do not do. I'm sitting there screaming at the damn screen, right? I'm like, the whole time like this and this and that. I mean, it was the most you know me and spiders anyway, right?
Yeah, it's hard not to.
Oh my god, dude! But it just kept. The thing is, there was no relief.
None.
You just it keeps getting worse.
How many times throughout this movie? Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! No! Stop! Don't!
Man, they're the masters of, and that's what horror movies are about, right? You're supposed to build them where people are yelling at the screens. And fuck, we saw that at Halloween 4 the other day, right? People were talking, yelling at the fucking screen in the movie theater, which. I don't know. I don't know if that's a recommended thing or not. But
I get it.
But at home, who cares? Go for it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, we were holy shit, man. It was rough, man.
Rough and tough. Can I circle back to what you said earlier about that guy's name? We can't pronounce the director of this movie.
Yeah, we just Sebastian. I got that first
Sebastian.
part.
Okay, Sebastian. I like that.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that was French, by the way.
Yeah, me I thought that was like the lobster in the fucking Disney movie, isn't he, or something?
Yeah, that's so cute.
But so let's be honest here. Circling back to the director Sebastian, I found out something cool this morning on the way in here.
Yeah.
How about this? So Sam Raimi went to a film festival last year to see this movie. Was such a big fan of it. He approached that dude after the movie and basically told him, "You're directing the next Evil Dead installment." So that dude that did the Infested is doing the next Evil Dead movie.
Shut the fucking front door.
How about that shit?
Are you kidding me?
Just learned that this morning.
This may be the best Evil Dead ever.
This might Imagine Sam Raimi approaching you after coming to see your movie and being like, I deem you the next Evil Dead director.
I don't know if I want to see the next Evil Dead. This is good. This is terrifying, dude.
Right?
Holy shit, that's awesome.
And I thought about it, Evil Dead Rise, apartment complex.
Oh, God.
Right?
Yeah.
Here we are again in an apartment complex.
Yeah.
And what he did with it, if you had to be stuck in a fucking apartment complex, would you rather be in the Evil Dead Rise apartment from last year, or would you rather be in the fucking...
Oh, give me a Necronomicon, dude.
Give you that?
Oh, yeah. I will battle the forces of evil. I cannot battle a million dinner plate-sized spiders.
And that says something, right? Does it not?
Oh my God, dude, that's gonna be great.
If I'm not already excited enough for the next Evil Dead, holy smokes!
And I say dinner plate size because that's like the average, all right? There comes to a point where these things get about 3 feet in length.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus, man, I'm like, this is horrifying.
Like teenage spiders.
I'm like stressed out, sweating, thinking about it right now, right?
Yeah, we kind of talked about this morning.
Yeah,
we're walking through your house last night.
Oh my God!
And just getting into everything I see is moving and crawling. Out of my peripheral, and I hate it.
This will make you see shit. There's no doubt. Till this day, I was coming out of the shower again, dude, and it's like just everything on my peripherals. And I'm like, dude, I'll burn this house down. I don't give a shit, right? I'll go live on the street, man. I have no problem.
You Molotov cocktail your own house tonight.
Yeah, and that was the thing about these guys. They're stuck, and this is a very tall building. It's round. It's a really weird shaped building. No one's just jumping out of windows. Look, if you live in a high rise, have a rope, okay? Either A, you can hang yourself, or B, you can rappel out of it, right? But one of the other things. Or I would have done something, some bed sheets. I don't give a shit, dude.
Right.
I am not sticking in this thing, man. I would get out, push out an air conditioner, and roll, right? Yeah.
Right.
So, all right. Now, look, I think we did a good job not really spoiling it too much because there's so many scenes. And there's one scene in particular. Well, you know what? Let's go.
Okay.
Let's talk your best parts, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? And best scenes you liked in this movie, man.
It might be a little bit of a spoiler here, but it's got to be the tunnel, right?
Yes.
It has to be. I know.
Oh,
it's low-hanging fruit here because I think it's going to be probably a lot of people.
I think you're right too. But look, there's a scene where they had to get through. I would say like a 50-foot hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. And this thing's infested. It's the name, right? And it is head-to-toe webs. And what are you thinking? It's about, I don't know, 40 to 50,000 spiders, right?
Yes.
All creepy crawling, moving it. Well, they find out there's a trick, okay? And if the lights get shut off, it's game on. You're going to die. You turn the lights on, they freeze.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, remember that game of Simon Says? No, is it Simon Says?
Simon Says.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Or something like that? Or Stop and Go?
Simon Says, yeah, that's it.
Or whatever, one of those things. Same thing with spiders. I don't know if that works in real life.
I'm going to guess.
Try that.
I'm going to have no choice, right? Because I'm not doing what they did in this movie.
No, yeah. But so these guys have to make their way through this thing, and the fucking the lights on a timer, a 1-minute timer.
Right.
But they're taking their time through. Oh my god, dude! It is the most high tension,
stressed
out scene ever, man. I like that one, and then there's another one. This is toward the end where they're kind of trying to escape, and the guy looks out the hallway, right? Throws like a light he throws a flare or something out there, right?
Yeah.
And it lights up this room we're in right now, okay? The basement of Terror Trader, right? And along all the walls and the ceilings are, I mean, you ever seen those things that do windshield covers you put on your car?
Oh, absolutely.
That size spiders.
Right.
But like 50 of them, all because they like to nest together and they're fucking active, bro.
An army, dude.
I'm already shaking thinking about this, dude.
A little cold sweat
right here.
I was
like, fuck France. Okay.
Yeah, no shit.
I was like, no, man. So,
Australia is like Tuesday night.
Yeah,
for
it's
us.
true. Australia, they wouldn't even get scared. So if you're Australian, don't even watch this. Don't even bother.
Don't pay attention.
I think any complaints, dude? I mean,
okay. So the only thing I could think of was it's a slow burn in the beginning, right?
Okay, good call.
But then the more I think about it, like I actually think it's kind of necessary because you really grow to like these characters throughout that time. You understand Caleb a little bit more, the family, the mom dying and stuff. So. Honestly, as much as I'd like to trim that down, I think it's necessary. Yeah, I like it.
You're right. And that was my complaint. It was a little slow, but you're going to that first 20 minutes is a little rough, man.
Right.
You know, but you like these guys.
You do. You actually really like these people.
You're kind of rooting for these guys to get out, man. So good call.
If I could just say, I have 50 complaints, but all those complaints are what I love about the movie.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, I got you. I definitely got you.
Literally tip of the cap to this movie.
Yeah. I mean, there are CG spiders, right?
Yeah.
This is some of the best CG you've ever seen.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that.
I was like, are they taking real spiders and like, put them in a scenario, like, real 2-inch spiders and then blowing them up to the screen or something? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know what the movie magic, because the way these things moved, it didn't look like CG.
They did it so well. The fact we're here wondering, testament to how they did, right?
Yeah, it looked like fucking 3-foot spiders.
Right.
Like legit, right?
And just the sound. The sound design of the spiders, oh my god,
horrifying. I think the only complaint I have, and with spoiler as well, they get out, they get to the point they get ready to get out.
Yeah.
And all they gotta do is bust through a door. A bunch of cops outside bust in. It's like 4 of them. And they go you got this big fist fight and all this stuff, right? Sure. Which was weak as hell. And then they spray him down or something anyway and leave him in there. I think granted, that's. I don't know. I mean, they should have opened the door and the first guy to go out just gets whacked, right?
I like
that.
That's
supposed to keep you inside. Like, oh, well, now we can't go outside or whatever. But that probably means they needed guns, and I think the Germans took all their guns in World War II.
Okay,
so get it? So they got a fist to cuff it up. Okay,
right.
So, but I think that would add a little bit more bullshit. Like, hey, man, now I can't go outside. I can't go inside. I can't go outside. I think that would have been better. So
I like that. In Cabin Fever Part 2,
yes,
they kind of did that. They're all in that gymnasium for prom, and one of them tried getting out, and they just blasted him.
Blast it,
and they're like, "Fuck going outside."
That's a good deterrent, you know.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Dude.
So Sebastian, you watching? What's he? All
right,
he's probably not watching this.
Yeah, right.
Probably doesn't understand English.
Yeah. He bet he's too busy making that damn Evil Dead movie.
Oh yeah, good. He probably doesn't understand English. Okay, yeah. So I wish they had a dub on this, though. You know me and reading films, right? But I read it twice already.
Yeah.
Because I had to watch it a second time, dude, because it was all right. But if they do an English dub on this, forget about it. This is insane, right? So
agreed.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's talk about Nightmare Fuel rating. All right, I got Justin out of 8. 8 legs of spiders here, right?
Yeah.
What do you give this thing?
It felt like they had 800, right? Did it not? Can I give it a little preface really quick?
Yes.
Last year, my favorite movie of the year was a foreign movie,
Yes.
When or Where Evil Lurks, whichever the two it was.
Was an amazing movie. Yeah.
I have a feeling this year my favorite's going to be another foreign movie, which means USA. What the fuck are we doing?
It's so far number 1 in my book this
Right.
year. This blows any other movie out of the water.
It's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, I mean, and I, you know, all the Immaculates and all that stuff, they're great. They're awesome. Nothing touches this shit.
Nothing,
man,
dude.
At all.
So with that said, I hate to be cliche here, dude, but I got to go all 8 legs.
Fucking 8 legs.
It's got to be. This is my first across the board.
This is, and I'm a spider movie connoisseur, right? I hate these fucking movies, but I love them because I like what scares me, right?
Sure.
There is no better. No, I'm saying, look at the camera. Okay, no better spider movie in the world than this movie right now. I tell you, I promise. Sorry, arachnophobia. I hate to say it. I know you were like the king for a while, but you're not even close.
And I think we could take it one step further. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Best spider movie.
Yeah.
But also, this might be just one of the best like creature movies.
Great.
If you will go like as far as a creature feature goes.
Yeah.
Right? Like it might be that.
I agree. I agree on this 100%, man. You guys, you're gonna love it. It's on Shudder right now. It's like I said, you just look it up, Infested, and go for it, man. Have fun on this thing.
It's a party movie too. Like it's got a lot of replay value. If you're having a night with a group of friends, put this shit on. People are gonna be jumping, screaming.
Yeah, you don't even have to read it. Just have it on in the background, man. That's why I said a dub would work great for a party scenario. But unless someone in your party everybody likes French, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Or
for sure.
But definitely, this is a winner in our book. So guys, watch this thing. Let us know in the comments what you think of this movie. And if you think it's not the best spider movie in the world, what is?
Right.
Tell me. I'm right here.
Please.
Right here. Yell at me. Yell at Justin. I don't give a shit. This is insane, man. So, all right, let me get out of here. I got one little fact for you guys.
Okay.
All right, you're going to love this fact. This is great, right? And it has to do with spider infestation.
Okay.
Do you know the number 1 place, right? Number 1 place in the world where spiders love to hang out and I guess infest, you know what I'm saying, and breed?
Like no.
Your toilet. Goodbye.